they collected. They should still be fine to purchase them, though.
I think if Aaron had maybe
BBG was sus. No, they weren't.
He could actually use his ultimate. He
You guys are
earns
clowns.
his ultimate in the middle of that retake. And there is a world where, you know, given just a little bit more to work with, he puts the wall down, starts going for the defuse, puts NRG into a really weird spot where they're forced to make plays they don't want to, and then things get really tricky. But, you know, credit what credit is due for NRG. They didn't have to deal with that. They make a really fantastic run through, transitioning from B towards A via the defender spawn as well. Again, quite a rare play. You almost never see that on from any team. And it's executed perfectly. Well done.
Aldrone, first thing forward. NRG able to collect up one orb. That'll allow Tex to earn the showstopper.
So many ults,
right
dude.
And the showstopper actually converts into the defense out of Pure R's pocket. Finds first blood. Gravity Well slows down the play.
Oh my god, they're so good with the Astra Sova darts, dude. Oh my god. I'm loving it.
Run it back, wanted to try to get forward, but is denied the opportunity. And it comes down to a 2v4 situation.
At least no one will get locked down and detained by that lockdown ultimate. But NRG, I don't know if their situation's really that much better. The 3 players that had ultimates are all dead. And this is like a half fire round for Xset as well, so lots of gun upgrades. Running out of time. If the plant hasn't that's maybe the only real thing that NRG is working for them.
Well, Pure does find his third elimination. And at this point, everyone knows where Sam is. And double stack coming through. Tries to go for the turret first. Dwifo capitalizes. And how good is Dwifo?
People take these things way too serious. Just watch it and enjoy. No, I agree, man. I agree.
Combination with Aaron onto the Astra. 17 and 14 for crying out loud.
Yeah, I'll correct myself there. Xset had the time to work with because NRG didn't have the plant yet. And while NRG 2 versus 4 wasn't likely to get it at the end of the day. So 7 and 10, still 3 away for Xset. It's NRG collecting double digits though, but they have going to go for a save. It's another save really quickly. It's this half that Xset is starting to really pull back through.
Aceu's popping off.
Yeah, he's been no talking point. Lockdown really making NRG's lives quite difficult on that A site. And I mean, look all the utility down. You talk about like what can the Astra and the Killjoy do together? Well, they can do massive setups and over into Hookah. It's going to be 1-for-1 trade, but you do have a though as well to work with if you're Xset.
Oh my
god!
god!
What is that? I mean, by that perspective, he was still running away. Tosses a shot out and it connects. I mean, that was Xset saying we're going to snip over through Hookah because it makes these weapons are picked up. But how about Dwifo? By himself over by A. The Nano Swarm for 1. The traditional weaponry for a 2nd. Gonna grab the 3rd. Sam now, last one left alive. Things were looking great for NRG. Now
the flash saved his life.
Unbelievable composure from Dwifo to hold.
Yeah, I mean, Tech's getting up 2 over the Hookah side of things. You can see the, the couple of blue X's for Xset dying. To be fair, I mean, it's almost like you want to see NRG maybe commit further, get those guns, and make the plays on B. They try to go back towards A. Everyone's there waiting for them. Dwifo once again holding. I say everyone. It's like you have to kind of include the Astra in there as well because the Astra utility can use.
I like Xset's comp here. Raze, Astra, Sova, Sky, and Killjoy.
Really try and stop,
I dig it.
The rest of NRG
respectable.
In. And unluckily as well, saw him last play alive trying to go on top of the truck, and instantly the Aldrone is there. Pure with the first kill on Android.
And that'll actually happen over through A showers with the operator. EU still considering to hold the angle, wants to push through the nebula, but might need to use some utility to really gain space, and looks like he will use the recon bolt to do just that. Already has the Hunter's Fury, so really no choice as far as getting the ultimate orb that's still in place, and Pure's just going to lock this down by holding a safe angle.
Man, their setup's so good. Xset setup is so good for this.
To make a pretty drastic decision as far as whether they want to take the spike.
The problem is, like, A has less players, but look at all the util. There's a ton of util on the ground. B has more members, though, to deal with. For NRG, they still have a little bit of time to maybe recon and then get out and cancel for another side if they want to. You do need to see EU try and do a bit of a fake on A. He needs to really try and sell this, pull a couple members from Xset away. There's 5.
He's going to get off right about
plenty of Astra util still available.
Now?
Nope,
not yet.
Hold on. We'll send that out. It's denied immediately.
Never mind, he's not going to get up.
Finds the first engagement here. Tex responding. Keeps things relatively even. 3v4. 25 seconds to play. You got to keep
Good
in mind
call.
that on this entire
Good call. Good
potential
call.
hit,
Good call.
EU is not a part of it, and how about it? They're going to full flip around. Defensively, Xset will be aware of this, but the big question is, can EU find eliminations, staying concealed? Time becoming a big problem. You have to immediately plant this. 7 seconds on the clock. It will go down. No contest to come through. That'll reset the clock and allow Tex to go straight to the showstopper. Holding on to it. Sees a player in the corner, but he hits the truck.
How?
That's not great news, but at least better off.
He looked at the truck and he's like, what the fuck?
A lot of value. Not quite able to capitalize on the
man, he would have killed Raze.
So good, the retake for Xset, good.
He looked at the truck and he's like, what? How did that happen? It didn't even look like he hit the truck. It looked like his crosshair was good. It literally looked like the rocket was clean and it hit the truck.
Final util being played through by Xset. I was gonna say maybe they used it too early. They didn't actually wait for the spike tap to come on end before
the truck definitely moved. Yeah, you're right. The truck moved for sure.
Maybe they were thinking whoever was gonna come through onto Aceu was gonna die, or maybe be respecting the nanoswarms. It was coming through onto Tex, who was just gonna jump over on the blast packs anyway. Ends up not being a huge deal. They end up getting all the 3 kills required, and for the 3 players to survive, especially the fact that they keep the operator in hand, and that was, the operator being used for Shrouds to get themselves a 5v4 in the first place. Now in the hands of Wifo, who is really doing some massive damage. Look at that, 21 kills.
Aggression for Xset, though. Recon Bolt was a part of this potential play. We will not see too much of anything as NRG's offense has made their way into Hookah.
Ooh.
And Android's
get out there, baby.
Huge. Again, they are on a thrifty.
They're about to eco him.
Finds a second BCJ. Caught, trying to get the weapon out. Will only get one. That's a lot of weapons collected. An opportunity for NRG to 4v2 to set up a post plant as they see fit, unless Weeded can come around this corner. He will not get the first elimination.
His side steps were just a little too slow, a little off.
Absolutely. Just one alive now.
Obviously, we have X-ray, so that's what we see, but he didn't know that.
Would need to actually swap that for a rifle if he wants any shot at 1v4ing this. He's going to have to go for it as well because, I mean, yeah, they got money. Xset have money. What they don't have is rounds. So if there is hope, it's got to be on Thwyfo's shoulders. The fact that he's still waiting here says to me that he's maybe looking for exits. However, that would be Xset giving away 11 to NRG. Still 2 behind at that stage in the game. NRG might not even walk towards spawn. EU could be a customer here. Here we go, Thwyfo. That could be looking like a free shot. Can't get a gun, or can't get a gun away from NRG and has to back out.
Oh boy.
Found them.
Thrifty coming through for NRG, getting him a little bit closer to trying to finish him. Map number 3, and last point of contact, Thwyfo does take away Texas weapon.
Thwyfo's owning. Who's Thwyfo, dude? So he's a gamer.
Not too much damage dealt. And then on the opposite side, the question about should Thwyfo be trying to make a play for it, he's able to essentially drop the operator back over, and Xset can full purchase. And to be fair, in full gun rounds, they have been pretty darn good, at least on this defensive half. But you start to worry a little bit because NRG have a handful of really great outfits to use to try to execute in this next round to put them on match point.
That was a really dangerous round, the one we just saw, simply because it was actually an eco coming through from NRG. And it's going to be a talking point in the future because if NRG win this map, that's the round I go back to straight away. So that was a round that for Xset, really, you can't afford to lose. Now NRG on 11, 1 more to get to that point. Maybe take us
Fortnite breeds one of the best gamers.
It's a single tag on Depiro, but can't get the kill.
I get it. Like, Fortnite is just...
Hero will get healed up eventually by Weeded anyway.
Great. Just like how Minecraft breeds some of the smartest, most creative kids, Fortnite breeds legends in competitive gaming.
Capitalizes on a first kill and puts damage into a potential second. Weeded backing out of the site, trying to work this with Thwyfo from Elbow. Tex pushing forward. He's going to find information and take care of the lockdown. The trades will be there. 4v3, but lockdown denied. Mighty White coming through. Android in a bit of a pickle. Run it back will be denied. And beyond that, Weeded actually finds EU just as the Phoenix teleport sends him back. Regrowth comes out to get a little bit of help shared. NRG's post point now down to 2, but one of those players is Android. Pure moving with the showstopper. Oh, finds the ankle and takes down Daps. Now it's just down to Android. He's playing from the back angle, halfway defused. Android for 2.
Bradley, looking dangerous.
And BCJ brings us back to a 1-round difference.
Right here. Clutch round, absolutely. The fact that Xset, that was a tough situation. Android nearly came through massive, stopping the plant initially. A lot of control, and the heals in, big numbers to work with. And for Xset, saving themselves because NRG If that one's taking them to 12, this would have been really tough for Xset.
That's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit Android did in CS too. He was in like a 1v3 and 1v2.
Really close match.
If he got that first one clean,
high score lines. Look at the kills across the board.
He's feeling it.
Everyone's putting up numbers. Everyone's doing their work today.
Turret out.
It's hard to call. It's really difficult to say what's going to happen from here on out. This operator's still coming through from Pure Arm. Not going to see anyone early on. Camera's going to check over towards Shrouds, and that's going to be it.
The only call I'm comfortable making here after the fact that I think we both were looking at this series think it's going to be a tight one. What is this play, though?
Close.
Sam gets denied. Blazewall was there. Android does find the trade.
holy shit. Holy shit. Android did not expect that, dude.
But still follows up with the second kill. Goodness, the codes on BCJ. Seeker's also coming to play for Xset defensive 3v2. EU in trouble.
Oh my
BCJ
god, bro.
That's now figured out. We think it'll be good for that elimination.
That guy's got big balls.
And all of a sudden, we're tied 11-11.
Yeah, huge. I mean, Lamps control held by Xset.
Sky actually any good? Sky's great.
Early and for NRG.
Especially on this map.
I mean, going to.
I mean, Sky's. I feel like Sky's pretty good on most maps,
there was like
right?
a ton of util coming through from both Thwyfo and Aaron. So Xset, you know, they would have held them to be pretty comfortably, I can imagine. NRG going towards A, but not taking control of Lamps comfortably, dropping the spike, can't get it down, and Xset coming back in. It was they didn't even have to really retake. Xset were looking really good now coming into this. I mean, you saw
some good games,
how many rounds NRG got towards the back end of that first
matchup
half,
is wild.
even
So
towards
close.
the front
So
end of
close.
the second half as well, but now the recovery up on the other side for Xset. They were down by what, 3 to 4 rounds. They kept it even. And just look at the minimap. How much util's on the ground?
And all of it's either in hookah or P-Long right now, including 2 separate stars that could potentially be used to get aggressive, and maybe they will. Aaron thinking about it.
You're dead.
They're gonna run it back, coming through for Android. Second one that he's had in about as many rounds. But it does finds absolutely nothing, really. He doesn't even make it through the smoke. Thwyfo, good for first blood overall in the engagement. NRG still pushing forward as if they still want to come in.
Covering it.
Sitting currently in a bit of smoke. Regrowth also in the play as everyone's trying to self-sustain. Big gunfight win for Sam. Takes it to a 4v4. Defensive Hunter's Fury coming out. BCJ's been so good with these lately. He will find damage on to 1. But that would be enough space where Sam can still plant behind it.
Yeah, it's not going to deny the plan at all, which is the important thing here for NRG. They hold on to 3 alive, trying to get anything done at this post point. No one's off-site. And Xset stacking up pretty hard. The only really low member here is Weeded, who can't self-heal. Pura has an angle, might be able to get a kill. Android's just on the other side as well, and everyone else coming through from an elbow to end.
Trades overall, but Pura's able to find elimination right over behind.
They were so focused. NRG tunnel vision so hard.
Oh my god.
They tunnel vision so hard on the spawn guy. And in backhaul, there's 3 people sprinting through, and they didn't turn around until the very, very, very last second.
Efficient trades to win and put themselves on match point.
It's just Weeded. He's low. He's dead. He's the only one that actually dies. He's batting for the rest of the team. It's a 3-man squad going to elbow. And like you mentioned, Pura holding on to the operator. They expected probably that maybe Pura dies there, but even if Pura dies with the operator over towards spawn, the rest of the members going towards elbow can win it from there, and they do. And this is NRG, by the way, having to push past all the util. Look at the setup again. This is what I'm talking about. In a previous round, where NRG went to A and lost, at least they dodged out most of the util. This time they go for it. And yeah, we can say that maybe the runner back was not getting a lot of value, but the value that it does find that's a little bit more intangible is that it made all the util disappear. You basically trade a runner back.
A good little combo. No one was there, but could have been good.
That's what allows NRG to get on the side despite all.
Well done.
Tough stuff's coming up here, though, is
well done.
mostly a save.
Well done, dude. Oh my god. He's an animal.
Oh boy. And it all comes down to 1. EU for a 1v5 to save NRG's chances of qualifying for the first Challengers main event. And he's got no spike to work with.
Listen, I've seen Aceu in his streams win these.
Hasn't been spotted by the Trailblazer. If that's worth anything, a minute to work with is good as well. Love to walk through the spike into the teleport and get away. He'd still have to go up against the double nano swarm, which is not great. And the coverage from Xset, it's too much. They even have a Cosmic Divide available. And that's the thing. Even in the post plant, Cosmic Divide would force EU to really have to play awkwardly. He's been spotted by the turret now, and it shouldn't be taking too long for Xset to win this.
Found them.
Recon bolts will be traded.
I have the spike.
The divide does come through. EU will just sneak away the spike and then
I like
immediately
that play.
run back over towards B. But like you mentioned, as soon as he
But
makes
now
this
they
play,
could all
it should be pretty
TP,
well
and he has
figured
no idea.
out.
He's got no clue.
And how about it?
Oh, Aceu's got a brain on him, though.
First, the follow-up there. Xset, 2 separate
2-0, 13-11. Dude.
They
Okay, so
qualify for challenger.
BBG 2-0'd Sentinels 13-5 both games, and Xset 2-0'd NRG 13-11 both games. These are some games, you know? Sweating. That's not Aceu. Oh shit, my bad.
Other than challengers too.
All right, well, this is a good time to roll some ads while we wait for this game to start. So let's roll 4 minutes. That sounds good. Right on.
They pack a huge punch, particularly with Victor and with Mame. Crashies, I think, is one of the best Sovas in the region. They and just generally a support player can play other agents as well. I think Sova is just kind of the one he's most famous for. So yeah, they have really well defined roles. They play really well, and yeah, they're definitely a hefty favorite coming into this one, no doubt about it.
And this is a roster that we've seen, Food or Victor, now I believe he is.
I like that name change, by the way. When your first name in real life is Victor, you got to run with it, man. Like that is just a sick first name.
Absolutely. And so now as we take a look, Envy, it speaks for themselves for Ghost Gaming. Yesterday, I was so incredibly impressed. I was watching this matchup between Cookie Koalas. Not only